days. Goodness knows what they find so disappointing about their own world.
Hello, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play with your host JD Peters. We're playing Genshin Impact and we're heading over to continue on Chapter 5, Act 6 of the Archon quest. So this is part 2. A lot later than I want it to be. It's technically the next day, but whatever.
We ran into quite a big group from the Abyss Order just now. Has something happened at the front?
The front line has collapsed.
Huh? But how?
Did the Abyss Order send in reinforcements? Did they deploy some kind of secret weapon?
No, relax. Their front line has collapsed, not ours.
Feels like you could have phrased that more clearly at the start.
Seriously.
This is good news, right? Why'd you still look so serious?
Did we actually did we finally launch an attack? Did we unleash the Pyro Archons mind on them?
No, we're still mustering troops. Nowhere near ready to go on the offensive. So at first, I was also confused about what exactly happened out there. But just now, I got the full story from a guard who was on the scene. He watched the enemy lines crumble in real time.
What did he see?
One person. Just a single individual. They stormed the enemy lines and attacked with a vengeance, cutting them down like paper dolls. They wielded an unknown power and fought with a sword style that no one recognized. The guard who relayed this to me said that before he even had time to react, the enemy was decimated.
Alright, I got it. I think I know what happened.
I'm only recounting what I heard, and I'm sure the guard in question must be exaggerating to some extent. But still, we have to identify this person, and assuming they're a neutral party, we'll need to figure out how to engage with them. Clearly they're a force to be reckoned with, so we don't want to come across as too weak or too hostile. It's quite a diplomatic conundrum.
You don't need to sweat it, Ian-san. From your description, we're already pretty confident that we know this person.
What? I mean, I'm guessing.
Honestly, with the Abyss Order acting out so publicly, it's about time he showed up.
Yeah, okay. But how did they describe him just now? Okay, they described him as just a single individual. They stormed enemy lines and attacked with a vengeance, cutting them down like, yeah, I guess, because he just went nuts. But this controller's giving me trouble again. Okay, yeah, who else could it be? He never misses an occasion like this, and it's giving me trouble.
Dainsliff!
What a colossal waste of the voice. Like, why? Oh my god. Just don't say anything. If you're gonna say anything like once in a blue moon, I would rather you never said anything ever. Like, what don't they understand? These Mihoyo, man, you got some serious mental issues. Like, why do you have to do this?
Wonder if we're allowed in here. Oh, the door opened all by itself. Taking that as a yes. The Tommy store from earlier. It's really here.
That's the one that who summoned us. What? When?
Then let's go introduce ourselves.
I don't remember being summoned by that. I just did it today. I don't remember being summoned by this weird dinosaur shit. I mean, person. Ugh. A little bit excessive.
Hello there.
Dot. Hold on a second. I'm having an issue with, and my battery's dying on my mouse. Perfect. Just what I like to see. Battery's dying. Where's my mouse? What the? Oh. To close that one and open it up again. Okay, docks. To reload one of my docks. There we go. Online. I should be online. I haven't even checked. Okay, let me just check that. It looks like I'm online. Okay, well, it's streaming somewhere. It's streaming somewhere. Okay.
Okay. Probably doesn't understand what we're saying. Doesn't look like any cogs are turning in there. Whoops! Sorry! No offense intended!
You there! You dare disrespect our elder? Oh, you mean... Oh, I see, I see. Sorry, my mistake. Apparently you are here by invitation. In which case, it's my job to make you feel welcome. Some introductions are in order. I am Kaholam, one of the priests of our tribe. And this is our Iktomisor elder, the great Tlapokpok Teets Tatel, a living totem among the masters of the Nightwind.
Whoa, that's quite a tongue twister.
In truth, we usually go with Elder Tlapo for short. You're welcome to do the same.
We were invited here in a very unusual way.
Ah, I assume you're referring to our elder's special ability. Elder Tlapo has been alive for many centuries and harbors secrets that even we priests are at a loss to explain. So your reaction is entirely natural.
I don't remember the summit.
But
Okay,
one
whatever.
thing I can say for sure is that Elder Tlapo has appointed the two of you to an extremely important task. For this reason, I would like to ask you to undergo a test.
What sort of task? And what kind of test?
If it's all right with you, I'll take you to see our chief. He's in a much better position to answer your questions.
Okay, sure.
Very well. Then please follow me. You can use this scroll to go directly to the obsidian altar, where the chief is. Don't worry, it's just one of the many mystical abilities of our tribe.
Okay. Go to the obsidian. With a Z, apparently. Obsidian altar. What's this? Hello there, welcome to Idukan's Trove. Oh, nice. You read much. You only know your books after you've been probably what? Okay. Quest item? These are all quest items. What is this? These are books, right? Ah, another thing I have to check online. Fantastic. What's this guy's name? Amazoli, okay. Amazoli books.
Most humans could have the entirety of their fleeting lives chronicled in but a few
Okay,
short
something
lines.
for everyone.
Their stories really make for terribly dull reading.
Blah blah blah, dull reading. Okay. Touch. Alright, I looked them up, but I'm not gonna spend time on that. I have to cut this one short too.
Whoa, what was that just now?
One of the routine duties of a priest. We attempt to contact the spirits of our ancestors to seek epiphanies and revelations. The chief is just over there. Please wait here while I have a word with him. I'll just be a moment.
Well, the
Swap out my
Masters of the
batteries.
Nightwind are definitely living up to their reputation as the mysterious ones.
All right, I've told the chief why we're here, and now you may speak with him. Right this way.
Okay.
So, you two are the appointed ones. I am Chief Biram. Welcome, and thank you for your patience.
So tall.
Unusually so. Yes, I am aware, but I assure you, it's no cause for alarm.
Like that, like Tupac. Yeah, like Tupac from, the past warrior Tupac. Tupac Shakur.
Oh, no, of course not. Sorry, Paimon just reacted without thinking.
What's this about us being appointed?
Yes. Kaholam told me about that. As outsiders to our tribe, this is probably the first you've heard of such appointments. I'm sure the whole thing seems very confusing. Throughout our history, only members of the Masters of the Nightwind have been appointed to undertake these tasks. This is the first time an outsider has ever been chosen.
Really?
Allow me to explain. Our tribe has an old tradition of recording history in the form of woven scrolls, and not just our own history. We record the legends and heroic feats of all other tribes as well. It is a tradition we have observed for many centuries. We treat it as a solemn duty. However, when a major event occurs that affects all of Natlan, we record it on a different kind of scroll, used for this exact purpose. And these scrolls can only be woven by someone of the Ictomisaur Elders' choosing.
Okay, I tried exiting Steam to see if it was interfering with the controller, so now I'll see if it's a Steam issue or something else.
When the Ictomisaur Elder senses a major change in the ley lines, it will issue a formal declaration to appoint a creator for this scroll.
Whoa, so you mean...
Elder Talapo sensed a ley line change quite some time ago, but had not yet designated the scroll weavers until you arrived.
Okay, but just so you're aware, we don't know the first thing about weaving scrolls.
As a matter of fact, that does not surprise me at all.
How come?
In the 200 years that Elder Talapo has held this position, none of the appointed ones have ever been experienced scroll weavers.
Does that mean 200 years of major historical events have gone unrecorded?
No. They all submitted scrolls in time, yet each of them claimed it was not their own work, but a gift from the spirits.
Man, this tribe gets more mysterious by the second.
Yes, well, that is the part that troubles me. The notion that we have to rely on esoteric things like gifts from the spirits to record historical events of such great importance. It is unsettling.
Huh. That's pretty surprising to hear, coming from the chief of this tribe.
I can imagine. You probably see the Masters of the Nightwind as a people shrouded in mystery, who pride ourselves on our arcane practices. But I am something of an exception. I may be the chief, but when it comes to our traditions, I'm in fact a proponent of change and reform. I have dedicated my energies to deciphering the many mysteries of our tribe. In doing so, I hope to establish clearer rules that will help sustain our traditions in the future.
Wow, that sounds great! So have you figured out the mystery of the gift from the spirits?
Sadly not. It is something I've been investigating for a long time, but I have yet to uncover what this gift truly refers to. Only a small handful of events over the years have been recorded on these special scrolls, with decades between each one. And by the time the next scroll weaver is appointed, my time as chief will be long gone. I will not be in a position to investigate as thoroughly.
So...
While I haven't gotten to the bottom of the matter, I have made some progress. But the only way I can develop my theories further is with the cooperation of the appointed ones.
And that's why you want to put us through this test.
Precisely. It's nothing to be worried about. Simply a means of validating my current hypothesis. It shouldn't take you long, nor will it put you in any danger.
Alright, so what does it involve exactly?
I can explain everything in detail when we get to the site of the test. But first, please wait a moment while I change out of the soul-shielding cloak. This garb is one of our important cultural relics, handed down by generations of chiefs. It is only to be worn when conducting certain ceremonies.
Oh.
Please, follow me.
Yeah, the controller does feel less sluggish now. It's definitely Steam interfering with the input.
Do you see this scroll? If you touch it, you will enter a hidden space. Today's test is, quite simply, to find a way to escape that space.
Oh my gosh, she's 3 times the size of the Traveler.
That's it?
I assure you, it's not as easy as it sounds. If you can't, but then we will be no I assure you, it's not as easy as it sounds. If you cannot find your own way out, I will of course intervene to bring you back here. But then we will be no closer to solving this mystery. Good. Simply touch the scroll to begin the test.
Whoa, we really did get teleported.
But where's the way out?
It seems like this place is completely sealed off. Doesn't look like there's an exit anywhere. Let's take a look around and see what we can find.
Okay. Let's walk up here, check it. The scroll has purposely been hung in the very middle of the ceiling. Whatever it means, it must be significant. Okay, they're holding something. There's hilichurls, and there is a whatever that source. The owl. There's an owl. I'm just gonna call them an owl. They look like owls. Owl, person with an orb, holding power. Maybe it's conditioned by the owl or given by the owl to the person that's holding it. And we have the hilichurls. All right. Oh, that's a little bit of sluggishness there. What's going on? Are you gonna be sluggy? No. Okay. There's some sort of machine here, probably used for weaving. Oh no, they're gonna make me do that weird clue game. Oh, I hate that thing so much. Please. Silk or whatever. Pile of worn scrolls. The thick layer of dust indicates that they have been here a long time. Please don't make me do that weird guessing game. Investigation mode.
There are so many woven scrolls here. Paimon remembers seeing some of them before in other tribes. They seem to record historical events. This one really stands out from the rest. For starters, it's the biggest of them all. Wonder what story it tells.
The colors are very distinctive too.
Yeah, you're right. Over there, something just flashed. Traveler, did you catch that?
Maybe that's how we get out. By seeing things we couldn't see before.
Oh, right. Paimon's with you.
Ah. Tomosaurs and tribespeople capable of spirit speaking have the ability to activate a unique form of elemental sight, which makes them keenly aware of things that are otherwise not so easily detected. So I'm assuming someone like Jaska is going to be able to do the same thing. Or maybe we just use elemental sight. Do I have to use this guy? Okay, fine. What is that?
Aha! There is something hiding here! Yep, this looks like our ticket out of this place.
map area over here. Gotta mark it down. Gotta mark it down. Always take time to mark down chests. It's the way of life. Genshin map. Here we go. We're in the northwestern, I guess, sort of hemisphere. Not really. I think this is closest to being in the center because this is near the stadium, right? That was a precious chest, I think. Yes. Wow. Someone made a dirty joke about the tall guy. Of course. Of course. Part of this quest? Yeah, it is part of this quest. Anyway. Can't avoid that, I guess. Oh, what it is. Okay, need the testing grounds. Okay. It's the gate! Wow!
Whew! We finally made it out!
It is just as I thought. You are indeed capable of undertaking this mission.
Did this prove your theory?
Yes. You saw many distinctive-looking scrolls there, didn't you?
Sure did.
This specific kind of scroll was left to us by our ancestors. Upon investigation, I discovered what sets it apart is the use of a color not featured in ordinary scrolls. It is a most mysterious color that most people cannot even detect. I myself had to employ special techniques to confirm its existence, yet there are those who are born with a natural ability to perceive it. And that is why I wanted to test you.
You mean...
That space you just entered was an exhibition room for storing this variety of woven scrolls. Centuries ago, a great shaman by the name of Huitzilin put in place a security measure so that anyone who entered the room without permission will become trapped inside. It exists to this day, and although I have not managed to decipher how it works, I have at least found out how to turn it on. Once someone is trapped inside, it is all but impossible for them to escape without outside help, unless they share the great shaman's ability to perceive that strange color.
And off. He knows how to turn it on and off. I just clicked a little bit too quickly. I think I know what you mean. I did see a certain color in there. Don't look again.
Clearly, you must have this ability, which leads me to believe that our Ictomisor Elder can sense this ability in people, and that it appoints a scroll weaver on this basis.
Another secret power? Traveler, you are full of mysteries. Still, having this ability doesn't change the fact that neither of us know where to start with weaving a scroll.
Don't worry about that. The method for weaving this kind of scroll appears to be largely the same as for an ordinary scroll. The main difference is in the dye that gives it its unique color. If my suspicions are correct, this dye is the key to weaving the scroll, and your special ability is the key to obtaining it. The dyeing process is also a little different from the norm, but I don't anticipate any major issues there. As long as you two can source the dye itself, I can assist with the application.
Cool! We'll follow your lead!
Great! Then please use your abilities to source the necessary ingredients. And in the meantime, I will have someone prepare some fabric for test dyeing. We'll make a few sample pieces to test out my hypothesis. And if that goes well, we can begin the scroll in earnest. If you agree to help, you can expect to be handsomely rewarded once this is all over. So, what are your thoughts?
I think with the ability to help comes the responsibility to do so.
Agreed! Especially if there's a reward in it. What is the reward, by the way? Is it food? Paimon hopes it's food.
Given the stakes involved for our tribe, I was thinking a substantial sum of mora would be appropriate. Surely that would be preferable to just a free meal.
Mora works too. Anyway, how do we go about finding these ingredients? Are we supposed to just keep walking around Natlan until we stumble across them?
Thankfully not. I've already identified a location where I suspect they may be found. And I've arranged for someone to guide you there. Your guide is waiting just outside. You can set off at your leisure.
Quest completed. Calling for the Masters of Nightwind. Okay, I'm gonna start a new one. Where's the guide? Okay, looks like I have to check this. Act. This one, right? Oh. How do we get out of this place?
Let's ride! Try and stop me!
Mark down that viewpoint. No, this is not a waste of time. It absolutely is a waste of time. But I can't help it. I gots to do it. There's a book here. Okay, bookstore. Found new books. What do I do with these books? Like, I don't... Do I just buy all the books? There are new books here, go check them out. Okay, you can get an achievement for what? Buying all the books? Okay, let's buy all the books. These are red quests. I forgot what those red quests are.
Alright.
Probably has to do with that guy. Nope. Toltec. And a random person that has no name. Seriously, where's that guy?
Let's ride!
Where's the book guy?
Rev the engines! Alright. Let's ride! Try and stop me!
Yeah, I don't know where this book guy is.
Alright.
Oh, looks like you can chain them together, so you don't have to waste, yeah, as long as I'm not sprinting. Alright, well, don't know where the book guy is anymore. Okay, looks like I just have to get up here anyway. Stop. Delete. Delete. Okay.
Alright.
Whoa. Oh great, another character whose voice is just absent. Were you waiting for me?
It's been a while, Dane. And yeah, after we heard what went down, we figured you'd shown up. You caused quite a stir, you know. Oh, this is a friend of ours from Natlan. Her name's Ian-san. She insisted on coming here to thank you in person.
It is my honor, Mr. Dainsleif. It is my honor, Mr. Dane.
Okay, control's still acting up. Damn it.
Thank you for breaking the stalemate in our war against the Abyss Order. Natlan is fortunate to share a common enemy with such a mighty warrior as yourself.
No need to thank me. I hunt the Abyss Order for my own reasons.
Please don't mind him, Ian-san. He always talks like that, but he's a pretty nice guy deep down.
It worked out, it's canon.
It's quite alright. Uezo Janssen respects those of great power. It's quite clear that he meant no offense, and I am still delighted to make his acquaintance. Anyway, since you're old friends, I'll leave you to catch up for now. Take your time.
Sure thing. You probably have plenty of other stuff to do anyway, right? Since this war isn't exactly over. See you later, Ian-san! Hey, Dane! Would it have killed you to be a little more polite? She's our friend!
Ian-san, yes? I will remember the name, but I will not invest more emotion than is necessary when dealing with the citizens of the Seven. It is a matter of principle for me. Fine. Since you helped break the stalemate, we'll let you off the hook. Actually, fine. Since Ian-san wasn't offended, we'll let you off the hook.
Ugh, so stubborn. But whatever. So anyway, Dane, do you have any new info about the Abyss Order for us? Any idea what they're trying to achieve with this war, for example?
Never before have I seen the Abyss Order take action on such a large scale. Taken at face value, it seems highly illogical. In a war with the Natlanese, the odds are stacked firmly against them. They surely cannot be unaware of this. Their true goal must be a deeper one.
We thought so too. But it sounds like you're no closer to learning what that goal is than we are.
I've been on the case for some time, even captured and interrogated several Abyss Order members. Yet still, I am none the wiser. I can only assume they have gone to great lengths to keep their real operations a secret. I have a bad feeling about this. The Abyss Order is wasting a lot of its forces attacking Natlan. So whatever they stand to gain must hold enormous value to them.
What do you think we should do?
Since we lack actionable intelligence for now, we might as well continue to focus on the fighting. Leave them to their secret plots. If they're so willing to sacrifice manpower for it, I intend to make that sacrifice greater and more painful than they could ever have anticipated. If we use this opportunity correctly, I believe we can eliminate the vast majority of the Abyss Order's forces. They'll never be able to mount such a large campaign ever again. That outcome is well worth our time, and the sooner we can do that, the better. And F this controller, man. That's right. The ideal scenario would be to destroy them before they can even reach their goal.
Paimon gets it. Nothing in the world can satisfy you like making mincemeat out of the Abyss Order, right?
Right.
Wow. Okay. A rare, candid response from Dane.
Sounds like Dane's one-man attack on the enemy front has put him in a good mood. What about you? Any news to share from your end?
Well, actually, we found his sister's hibernation chamber key near the Collective of Plenty. She must have lost it.
In charge of what? So she's here in person. Unsurprising, given the scale of this operation. What if I spoke like that? I don't know.
Oh, and there's more! After finding the key, we also ran into this weird girl. She kept seeing monsters that we couldn't see, and then, this other time, we saw a load of monsters, but she couldn't. She also said she was on a journey to find the Savior. Her description of this Savior matched the Traveler pretty closely, so we figured it's probably his sister.
Hold on. That girl called her the Savior?
Yeah, that's right. ... Is something the matter, Dane?
The last time I heard that term was before the Cataclysm, and not just that. It referred to your sister then, too. But who would still believe in the myth of the Savior when the cataclysm has already taken place? It makes no sense. Yeah, so I was right. She's like in between time. I thought she was from the future, but I guess she's from the past. Makes sense. That term's been around even before the cataclysm?
Wait, wasn't his sister called the princess, though? Where did this savior thing come from?
Well, when she was first granted the title of princess, the Vinster king and the entire court of Kynria set about loudly proclaiming the might that she would bring to the nation. They made it sound as if, with her there, all pain and suffering would be washed away, and the future of Kynria would be brighter than anyone could imagine. The Savior was the celebrity title given to the princess by those who believed this rhetoric, whatever. Honestly, it kind of sounds like, I feel like earlier on when I was playing the Archon quest, it did sound like the trial was basically going through the same steps that she went through 500 years ago, just 500 years later, and now she's back and she's like, oh, that was a mistake. I shouldn't have gone that way, and like, so I wish they would just finish the story. It's kind of annoying having to like wait so long for it. That's life service for you. Of course, you know how that story ended. In hindsight, the cruel irony is glaring. All that title really stood for was the Vinster King's lust for power.
Oh, sounds like the people of Kynria really believed in her.
Is that why Lumine is so determined to revive the homeland? Because she thinks she's failed as the Kynrians' savior? But that certainly doesn't explain everything. There must be other reasons. As for the girl you met, allow me to offer some speculation. I suspect she's descended from pure-blood Kynrians afflicted with the curse of immortality. They must have resettled somewhere remote, cut off from the rest of the world. That would explain how her people retained their ancient beliefs, including the myth of the golden-haired savior.
Ah, Paimon gets it now. So, a bit like Kaya, except she grew up somewhere more isolated?
What? Kaya's not from Kynria, is he? I've forgotten so much.
Still, that doesn't explain the invisible monster situation.
I thought Kaya was from Sumeru. If she can't provide us with any more valuable intelligence, I suggest we shift our attention back to the Abyss Order.
Sure. Also, why don't you stay with us at the Masters of the Night Wind for tonight? You must be tired after all that fighting today.
I will consider it, but we must discuss our next steps first. Thing tomorrow morning. Wow, I just fumbled those words incredibly. We can't give the Abyss Order any time to regroup. Wait until the following day, 8 AM to 10 AM. What's this? We got some new stuff. Oh wow, I forgot to do the daily check-in. I have to do a makeup for that. Okay, wait, the next day. Let's see if I can do it while I'm waiting. Okay.
We should take a break after all that running around.
Talk to Dainsleigh. Check in.
Yeah, let's rest here for a bit.
I missed like 2 days already. Two days? That's so much. Why would it be? Don't ask what that means. Spaghetti mail. There it is. No, we can't give them that much time.
Is that? Dane and Eon-san discussing strategy together? Huh. Looks like they're getting along just fine. Morning! What are you guys talking about?
You're here. I have some good news to share with you. We just got word from the Scions of the Canopy. Their intelligence has reported that they've discovered the Abyss Order's headquarters in Natlan. After their front lines dissolved, the bulk of their forces fell back to that area. It's also where their central command is located. The location? The Cinder City.
Cinder City, huh? That tracks. Seems like their kind of place. Hey, this is great! This could be our chance to crush the Abyss Order once and for all! And with any luck, maybe we'll find your sister there too.
Yep, our army is almost ready, and we've sent a message to Mawika to let her know the plan. We can't really launch an operation this big without the okay from the Archon.
I beg to differ. This is wasting time. You have the intel you need, so act on it. Every second you delay only increases the Abyss Order's odds of survival.
I've already explained my reasoning, Mr. Dainsleif. I understand your concern, but an immediate strike is not on the cards for us.
Very well, then I will go there alone. Thank you for the intel, Yansan.
You're gonna go on your own? Come on, be sensible. Just wait a tiny bit longer, and you'll have a whole army going with you.
It's all right. I support your decision, Mr. Dainsleif.
Huh? Shouldn't you be talking sense into him?
I admire his courage, and I believe he is strong enough to take on the Abyss Order on his own. And even if things don't go to plan, he just needs to bide his time until we arrive with reinforcements. Mr. Dainsleif, I wish you the very best of luck.
Thank you.
Looks like he's waiting for you to say something, Traveler.
Alright, fine, I'm coming. Alright, fine, I'm coming.
Oh, for a second there, Paimon actually thought he was gonna brave it alone. And then he called his own bluff.
Meet up with Dainsleif. Okay, we're gonna fight. We shall fight. We shall fight for tomorrow. Oh, right, this place. Finally. I had to hunt through this place to get all of Mawika's flowers for Ascension. That was definitely confusing. This is also where I met F-Head. Here. Right? No, no. I didn't meet him here. He did pop up again here, but I didn't meet him here. Right. So if I hadn't come here before, you'd just seen the quest pop up around here. I have no idea what the quest was again. I completely forgot. Is this meet up with Dainsleif? Assault the Abyss Order stronghold. It's just a domain? Yep.
Is this the place? The Abyss Order's hideout in Natlan?
All these years, the Abyss Order has managed to stay hidden or fiercely defend their position. This may be the first chance I've ever had to finally make a serious dent in their forces. Which reminds me, once the fighting starts, I can't promise I'll be able to have your back at a moment's notice. But if you run into any Abyss-powered mechanisms, feel free to leave them to me. I'll take care of them when I can.
It's been so long since we fought with Dane side by side. Paimon's confident we can clear this place out long before Eon-san arrives. And if you get to meet your sister again, even better. Let's go!
In this battle, Dainsleif will show you the might of the Twilight Sword. Summon him to clear out the obstructions that bar your path. Swordsmanship Dainsleif has mastered as the Kyrian Court Guard Captain allows him to easily espy the weaknesses in opposing elemental wards. His long war against the Abyss has made him highly cognizant of their weaknesses, allowing him to destroy their void wards. One second.
We should take a break after all that running around. Yeah, let's rest here for a bit.
Let's ride.
Nothing lasts forever. Right now, right here, right now.
Carving waves! Check this out! Best of luck!
Let's ride.
Emerge, right now, right here.
Let's ride. Light of the blazing sun. Incinerate! Rev the engines!
From the ashes to this world anew.
Emerge, right here.
Let's ride! Catch an epic wave!
Rev from the sky!
Time for my coming.
Incinerate!
Right now, emerge.
Carving waves!
I think this guy wait to activate his shield right before he dies. It's super annoying.
Right here,
Hey,
emerge.
make a super annoying
All
choice.
right, letting brave names echo.
This is a very different battle from the one we fought with the Ansan. No one's backing down! They're fighting back with everything they have!
Okay, I need to heal. Use one of these. Good enough, I think.
Behold
Right here, emerge. Right here.
Let's ride. Pyroclastic surge!
the gifts of grace.
Incinerate!
All right. Hear the end?
Let's shred, Sharky!
Rev from the sky!
Hear ye the words of joy. Grace be upon you.
Incinerate!
Emerge, right now, right here.
Let's ride. Pyroclastic surge!
The words of joy. The truth
Come on.
shall endure.
Okay. Oh, is he talking about using him on those wards? Like this?
I'm always watching. Right now. Emerge.
Full throttle!
I guess we don't need to stand that close
Letting brave names echo. Bring it.
Right here. Emerge, right now.
Let's ride! Catch an epic wave!
Light of the blazing sun! Incinerate!
Emerge.
Rev the engines!
Days the relentless specter that haunts us. The abyss is all present. To flee is futile. To resist it, vain.
Rev from
here. Emerge. Right now.
Check this out! Best of luck!
Bring it! Light of the blazing sun! Rev the engines!
Right here. Emerge. Right now.
Ah, I hate this shit so much.
Let your brave names echo!
What the?
Right here. Nothing lasts forever. Emerge. Right now.
Pyroclastic surge!
Shall rise once again.
That was so freaking. I hate those guys so much. Those freaking lectors. Freaking assholes.
Alright.
Danes left. Oh, Danes left. Shut the F up, bro. Get the flip out of here. Freaking no. And another one. We gotta deal with another one. Oh my gosh. Ah. They're so cheap.
Twilight Sword Dainsleif. Is this really what you want?
It is indeed. I will take every opportunity to hunt you down to the last man.
So, where's the Traveler's sister then? Or is this guy supposed to be in charge here?
So, this is a hunt to you. I must say I pity you, Dainsleif. The death you dole out so readily to others is a luxury you yourself cannot enjoy. But today, that is the least of your worries. Do you realize that all your years of pursuing us are being rendered utterly meaningless, even as we speak?
Your riddles tire me. The overwhelming advantage is ours. At least for the moment. You know what that means for you. I like to see what makes you believe you've already won, or that you can still turn the tide of this war.
Then allow me to be frank. As far as we are concerned, our princess has already won by other means. And I do not merely mean this battle. No. Her Highness has achieved something far greater. For today, the Abyss Order's greatest wish has finally been fulfilled.
The Abyss Order's greatest wish? Does that mean...
Our Highness quietly infiltrated the Night Kingdom to exploit that realm's past experience with ley line reconstruction. And then used the Loom of Fate to reweave the ley lines of Conria.
What? She used the Loom of Fate? Wait, does this mean the attack on the Masters of the Night Wind was all a smokescreen to give her some cover?
The Loom of Fate was manifested in a person, if I remember correctly. I don't remember what they did with that though. Anyway.
Oh no! This makes too much sense.
Correct. As of now, our homeland has been revived. And all of my comrades that you have slain, Dainsleif, they shall forget the struggles that have beset them these past 500 years, and begin their lives anew in a Conria restored to life.
Is that a good thing? What a load of drivel. Your falsehoods are riddled with flaws. My ears tire of your tedium. Isn't there more to reviving a homeland than just reweaving its ley lines?
Right! You still need a few steps after that, such as finding a place to host the ley lines you just re-wove. Plus, if it was really so easy, Moika and the captain would have had a way easier time during the war.
Hello? Oh, there we go. I have one simple question. If Kynra If Conria has indeed been revived as you claim, then where is it?
Oh, you poor fools. Clinging to delusions, even after the truth has been plainly revealed to you. Think back on the past few days. Have you truly not noticed anything amiss since the start of the war?
Anything amiss? Are there signs that I could have missed? Why is my stream deck lagging?
I sense something strange in my dream. It was vague, but it seemed as if some noise had found its way into Natlan's ley lines.
Oh, what does that mean?
Hard to say. I don't think it had any tangible effect on the Night Kingdom or on our ley lines, but still.
Yeah, this is really annoying. My stream deck is lagging and the audio from Genshin is lagging too. What is going on? What is causing this? Like, I don't... Hold on, I gotta pull up task manager. I need to monitor this. Something is going on and I can't figure it out. Super annoying. Where's my task manager, bro? Where are you at? Take like 500 years to load up. Hello? Where are you? Wow, yeah, actually take 500 years. I'm gonna I'm gonna be the traveler in 500 years. Yo, hurry up. My god. Opens up into not responding. Perfect. That's what I like to see. Not responding programs. 100% CPU usage. That is what? And what is using it? It's not going to show me. By the time it loads, it'll be like, oh no, nothing was using it. Seriously though, what the show me. I can't even scroll down to the bottom. Oh my god. Genshin. Okay, yeah, it dropped immediately when it was supposed to show me. It's like, oh no, it's just Genshin taking 30%. It's nothing, I promise. Freaking. Definitely got some like ransomware or spyware on my computer. And this is a new install too. Means you can't trust a lot of these programs people just tell you to just install and use for creating, gaming, all that stuff. So annoying. There's always some kind of BS in the background. Alright. Well, I'm watching you now, so hopefully you don't mess with me again.
It's like a signal that exists on a different dimension of reality.
Still
It
happening.
might not interfere with ours or pose any detectable risk, but I just get the sense that something strange is going on.
I also vaguely remember seeing Lumine in the Night Kingdom facing the Lord of the Night. Wait, that's not all. There were other signs as well. I hate them. I hate... Oh, what a waste of time! Oh my god! Okay. Okay, I can't see monsters at the same time. The Abyss Order chose to retreat from the stronghold. The Abyss Order retreated when we attacked the stronghold with Yansan and Sitlali. This isn't their usual style. They usually run, actually.
The Abyss Order retreated when we attacked their stronghold with...
Yeah, use his voice for dumb lines like this, please. The meditation of the Abyss Order's followers.
According to a guard stationed near the Masters of the Nightwind, many members of the Abyss Order were seen idling around during the lull in the conflict, even settling down to meditate. I couldn't see the monsters that Diridith could see, and she couldn't see the ones I could. We could only see the monsters in each other's sight after making physical contact.
Assuming he's right, then another possibility arises. Maybe I'm in a different time and space from Deirdith. If she's Kynrian like Dane suspects, then that means this revived Kynria that she speaks of might actually exist. And despite hailing from that separate time and space, Deirdith has found a way to communicate with us. Whatever may be going through your mind right now, do not trust it. I urge you not to believe his lies. The notion that Kynria has been revived is preposterous. Unless I see with my own eyes, I refuse to entertain it. There is only one thing that should demand our attention in this instant, and that is silencing this man for good.
Right here, right now.
Give it to the embrace of the abyss, and be baptized!
Let's shred, Sharky!
Right here.
Woohoo!
Emerge, right here, right now.
Let the mountain's veins boil!
Woohoo! Check this out! Vessel
Light of the blazing sun! Try and stop me!
Emerge, right now.
All right. Wrath from the sky! Incinerate!
Do you still not understand? You battle in vain!
Rev the engines!
The abyss!
Right here, right now. I'm always watching. Right here.
To the name
Emerge.
of the abyss!
Rev the engines! Incinerate!
Let's ride! Catch an epic flame!
Letting brave names echo!
Right now.
Let's ride! Pyroclastic surge!
Understand? You battle in vain!
That should be all of them, right? So, we've destroyed the Abyss Order's headquarters in Natlan, but somehow, that didn't feel satisfying at all. Are you still thinking about what that guy said? You look really worried.
Deirdith is the only potential lead we have. I think we should at least talk to her about all this. I understand you think she might be from the revived Kynria, yes? I have said my piece. I doubt Kynria could be revived so easily. But if it will give you some peace of mind, then you should talk to her and test your theory. I will stay here and do some post-battle cleanup. Perhaps there are some clues left to be found. Okay, I think I'm gonna call it here. I do need to... I'll wait for this though. You guys still up? What? I thought your voice and attitude seemed familiar. My mistake. I should have made sure you were dead earlier. The curse of immortality has struck you too then, Hayden.
500 years on, and you still refuse to address me as master. Don't forget, Dainsleif. You may be the renowned Twilight Sword, while my arm has grown too feeble to swing a blade. But I taught you everything you know about wielding a blade.
Your arrogance and malice cost you all of my respect long ago.
Be that as it may, under the circumstances, I see no further reason for us to fight. The curse of immortality means neither of us has a way to completely destroy the other.
Let's see, maybe he's found a way. Speak for yourself. I intend to kill you 100 times over. We're just pulverizing him. It's a vent, that's pretty funny.
Have you finally had enough? You weren't joking then, huh? Never in all my worst nightmares have I experienced anything close to the pain of 100 deaths. Surely, there's no point taking out all your hatred on me alone.
That was just for your actions in the Abyss Order. If you took into account what you did in Kynria, you'd soon find out how much darker your nightmares can become.
All right, I believe you. Still, aren't you at least a little tired now? Why don't we sit down, perhaps chat a little? What? Not a fan of reminiscing about old times? Well, I suppose you don't have many fond memories to look back on.
I never thought you'd side with the Abyss Order, Hayden. You could have easily blamed the princess for her betrayal.
Indeed. When the cataclysm first struck, everyone prayed for the Savior to deliver them. But she was nowhere to be found. Yes, we knew that the great abyssal power within her had been divided up, yet we still despaired at her choice to leave us. Still, I believe that everything she's doing now, including her regret over what happened, comes from a genuine place in her heart. And besides, who else can we place our faith in? We are proud Conrians, are we not? I mean, we can hardly turn to the gods.
I suppose you haven't changed a lot over the past 500 years. Otherwise, I'd have never expected you to forgive her. Had you been so generous during your time at the Knight Academy as my instructor in Black Serpent Blade work, I might not have come to loathe you so much.
Is that so?
All my good deeds were clearly in the spirit of the Academy's code of chivalry, yet I received corporal punishment for being restless and brash. And as much as it pains me to bring up his name, even my co-student, Sutologi, was prosecuted for following the spirit of knighthood. He even lost his limbs over it. There's little point in discussing it now, of course, but all of this was your doing, wasn't it, Hayden? You wore a mask of benevolence as you viciously suppressed the next generation of knights, all to bolster your own position and reputation. What? Too cowardly to admit it?
Oh, I'm sorry, Dainsleif. I would apologize to you for those actions, truly. But the fact is, I honestly can't remember them anymore. Look at me. Look at what has become of me. Only by the Abyss's grace have I managed to maintain this physical form. But as for the rest, memories, spirit, emotions, personality, they have long become eroded, fragmented beyond recognition. Even if mine was a past steeped in sin or in shame I once longed to hide, I would wish to remember it. Without my history, I fear I will become another person entirely. I would like to apologize for any misdeeds that are mine. So please, tell me everything tell me about the Khaenri'ah we once called home?
No wonder your personality struck me as different. Memories are indeed a crucial part of a person's identity. So, the Khaenri'ah we once called home. Dainsleif slowly closes his eyes. All the sights, memories, and feelings, everything etched into his heart and mind are gradually brought back. Simply recalling everything seems to take a long
You
time.
seem to remember much. Could you tell me more about it? About our golden age?
I'm not interested. I have neither the time nor the sympathy.
Is that so? What a pity. But this will be quite sufficient. As long as the loom of fate heard what I could not.
The loom of fate. What have you done? Tell me.
I'm afraid I owe you yet another apology, Dainsleif. You were right. I lied to you earlier. Your wits are too sharp to be fooled by me. The homeland hasn't yet been revived. In fact, even the ley line weaving is not yet complete. Think of ley lines as the collection of memories concerning a given place. To reweave Khaenri'ah's ley lines as they were 500 years ago, we would somehow need to retrieve almost all the memories of Khaenri'ah from that age. The loom of fate cannot weave without an abundant supply of memories. And so, we relied on everyone in the Abyss Order to provide what they could.
The meditation.
Even though fragments are all that remain in most cases, the more we all share, the more that can be restored.
So the loom of fate is running as we speak? And the so-called meditation you members have been performing, its purpose was to supply the loom with memories, wasn't it?
Indeed. We are people in exile, stranded 500 years in the future. Will weave our homeland anew and bring the nation of our dreams back into the real world. Ah, what a glorious undertaking. What a shame it had to take this long. After 500 years, most of our memories have faded, and a world woven from broken memories shall itself be broken.
So that's where I'm supposed to come in? You look for assistance from your mortal enemy who has sworn to hunt you down?
Precisely. For you possess a ring left to you by your elder brother, which continuously resets your body's condition. Of course, your memories are susceptible to erosion just like ours. But of all Khaenri'ahs who remain, you are sure to remember the most.
You know what? I hope he joins them.
We had to obtain the memories in your mind, whatever the price. Even if it meant sacrificing our entire army as bait.
So this was your true goal, to lure me here and guide me into a state of meditation and access my memories. So be it. A few of my fading memories for your entire army? That strikes me as a fair trade. I appreciate your generosity. You're gambling everything you have on the loom of fate. This could be a costly mistake for you in the long run.
Perhaps. But that is the gamble our Highness has chosen to make. And thanks to you, the loom of fate has now finished weaving the ley lines. New Khaenri'ah is complete!
Enough about your beloved leader. You said you would pay any price for my memories, did you not? In that case, prepare to be slain another 100 times for your deception. I hope it was worth it. Okay, return to the cave to investigate. That's great and everything. Heal up here. Alright, I gotta go, be back later. We'll do a part 3 on this thing. Don't know exact. Yeah, I'll check the guide and see how much is left. I hope part 3 is all we need because I need to finish this. Anyway, thanks for watching.